I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Chapala, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we do all things Mexico. We travel and we try to share with you the joy of living in Mexico. This is our first full year of making YouTube videos. And in this video, we're going to make a summary of many of the videos that we have put up on YouTube. In the last 1 year, we put up about 100 videos, and these are some of the highlights. This is part one of a two-part series because we didn't want to bore you, so we tried to keep this video down to about 20 minutes of highlights of our travels of many of the places that we have visited in Mexico. Some people ask us, well, how can we donate some dollarinos to your channel? So we put a donate link down in the description below. You can donate to the channel, $1, $2, whatever you want. And it'll take you, the link will take you into PayPal, and you can use Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. We appreciate your help to keep us going. We're going to have fun and take you to some of our favorite places. We're going to start out in Ajijic, which is about 10 minutes from Chapala. Then we're going to go into the plaza at Guadalajara. We're going to visit beautiful Tlaquepaque. Then we're going to go to the small Switzerland town, Mazamitla. The seniors discount card is not really a place, but it's information that may come in handy and save you some money. Then we're going to the beach town of Melaque and its sister town known as Barra de Navidad. Enjoy the ride. Let's begin the lovely journey in Ajijic. We're cruising into downtown Ajijic with these beautiful trees, and on the left and right side there are gated communities and open communities with beautiful homes. This is a good day to drive. Generally the traffic is terrible. To drive through Ajijic should only take you 5 minutes total, but sometimes it can take hours. This is the Wednesday, I'll call it the flea market. In Spanish, it's called the Tianguis. There's always something to do in Ajijic. Restaurants, shops, bars. Ajijic is fabulous. It's a beautiful place. It's December 3rd. Behind me, you can see a group of people in the cafe. This little restaurant here, you know, they serve beer, coffee, sandwiches, pizza. There's always 20 people here. You can come here any time of day and meet somebody new and make a new friend. We're standing right in front of the entrance of the Lake Chapala Society. The Lake Chapala Society is in Ajijic. That confused me, but we're right, the Lake Chapala is only like 2 blocks that way. But anyway, the first thing I would do once you get your place, you get settled in, even if you're visiting, is visit the Lake Chapala Society. You can meet literally thousands of Canadians, Americans, Mexicans in here. They have a little restaurant in here. It's a giant garden. With a library. You can rent videos, you can rent books, you can rent audio tapes. They have all types of activities here, discussion groups. They have Alcoholics Anonymous here. The embassy comes from Guadalajara once a month. So I got my passport renewed here at the Lake Chapala Society. My attorneys are from Guadalajara for immigration purposes, and when I needed immigration papers to get my visa permanente, I would meet my attorneys here at the Lake Chapala Society, and my attorneys help all kinds of people, and they come from Guadalajara once a week. We'll be doing a video on my attorneys in another video. Another beauty of Ajijic is being able to get around. You can see the bus is going to come. I think the bus only costs like 50 cents. You can ride in the bus for like 2 hours. You can see this lady has her own form of transportation. I don't think that's legal. I don't think you can drive that on the main highway. Also, Ajijic is kind of an artist community. As you walk through the back streets, you'll see beautiful homes, lovely restaurants, super artwork. It's a fabulous place. And it has a very high percentage of English-speaking American or Canadians. Next stop is the lovely plaza in downtown Guadalajara. From Chapala to Guadalajara, on a good day, it's a 45-minute drive, and it's very close and safe. Welcome to the Plaza de Armas, also known, and you may as well translate that to the Plaza of Arms, or the Plaza of Weapons. The Spanish first hit Veracruz, Mexico in 1519, and that was on Good Friday. The Plaza de Armas is also known as the Plaza of Constitution, and also of the Guadalajara Cathedral is the Rotunda. It's a beautiful place. And the real name of the Rotunda is the Rotunda of Illustrious Men of Jalisco. That's what it used to be called until the year 2000, when the first woman got into the mix, and now it's called the Rotunda of the Illustrious People of Jalisco. And these are artists, politicians, musicians, and they're buried within the rotunda. The rotunda consists of 16 columns. These columns support a quarry ring, and on one of the sides it says, Jalisco to its enlightened children. As you walk around the rotunda, you can see the 21 presently existing statues of all the people buried in the middle of this monument. It has had a history of problems with earthquakes. I mean, look at it, it's huge. Look at the towers. It had an earthquake that almost brought it all down. The main altar is made of silver and marble, and there are 10 additional altars inside. The altars inside are dedicated to Our Lady of the Assumption, Our Lady of Guadalupe, Our Lady of Sorrows, Our Lady of Zapopan, Saint Dominic, Saint Nicholas, Hey, we go live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. People join us from all over the world to talk about the wonderful things that go on in Mexico. We answer immigration questions, housing questions, travel questions, where to go questions, and it's a good time every Saturday morning. So you want to click the subscribe button so you get a notification, so you can just click and sign in and join us and have lots of fun every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Some people would say that Tlaquepaque is in Guadalajara, but it's really not. It's its own separate municipality. I call Tlaquepaque the Greenwich Village of Guadalajara. I love Tlaquepaque. Wonderful food, wonderful sights, wonderful things to do, great music. Let's take a look. Try it. Tlaquepaque. Tlaquepaque. Oh. Woo. Ah. Uh-huh.
Aquí. No, ¿verdad, amor? Aquí no, ¿verdad?
Teresa.
¿Sí? ¿Puedo? Sí,
Sí, sí. Ah, okay.
Ándale, pues.
Ajá. Ah. Here is one of my favorite places in Tlaquepaque. It's the headquarters for Sergio Bustamante. And these structures, these pieces of art out in the street, those are his works, and his headquarters is on the right-hand side. You can spend 2 hours in here looking at his fabulous artwork. He has artwork in the street all along the Melaque in Puerto Vallarta, as well as Guadalajara, as well as other places in Mexico. I would say that his artwork is somewhat surreal. I love Sergio Bustamante, and Teresa's going to look at this piece of art. It's all exquisite. The only thing is, if you go into the shop, you can't take a camera in there, and his stuff is very expensive. Almost every piece of art that you see here in the street, you can buy, and you can have it set up in your home so that you can enjoy it anytime you would like. This is just another wonderful, great part of Tlaquepaque. I call it the Greenwich Village of Guadalajara. I love Tlaquepaque and Guadalajara and Mexico because there's so much history. And this group of statues, it's something like yelling for freedom. And it's very famous, and they're leading the group is Hidalgo. He was a priest that fought for independence. And the history is so rich, and Mexico is so old. The structures are much older than structures in the United States. The history is so much more complex. And if you look at our Plaza de Armas video, where we talk about the Catholic Church and the cathedral and the Plaza de Armas, the hidden tunnels underneath the cathedral in Guadalajara, the skeletons of babies that were found under the cathedral. It's all very interesting and mysterious. But here in Tlaquepaque, you can see all of this wonderful artwork as you walk through the streets. It's one of my favorite places in Mexico. Hey, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. We have many more wonderful adventures to share with you to come, so subscribe. The next video isn't really a place, it's the Mexico Senior Citizen Discount Card. This can save you a lot of money. The Senior Citizens Discount Card is kind of mysterious. Here's the paperwork you need. You need 2 pictures, a passport, your CURP, your visa. We're going to show you my documentation that I used. But once you have this, then you can get 50% discounts on many different things. Okay, I went in with my passport. I have a permanent visa. I had to have my pictures taken. But once you get your senior citizen discount card, you have to be 60 years or older. Then for bus rides, like there's my CURP there. Your CURP is like your senior citizen discount card. But once you have all of your information, then for let's say a bus ride from Guadalajara from Puerto Vallarta, that would be about 600 pesos. You pay half price. To get into movie theaters, you pay half price. You can also save money on the drugs that you buy at the pharmacy. Some restaurants will give you a 10-20% discount. Some major Mexico Airlines will give you a discount. You have to have a proof of address. So there's my telephone bill. So you take that all to these places throughout Mexico, and they give you a little laminated card. There's my passport. But we save a lot of money with the Mexico Senior Citizen Discount Card. And it's really worth looking into. You just have to be 60 years of age or older. If you visit this website, it is a Mexico governmental website. It will list all of the benefits that come with the Mexico Senior Citizen Discount Card. Hotels, restaurants, bus services, airline services, pharmaceutical drugs that you get discounts on. And it's really worth the while. The great thing is that it's free. And you have to be 60 years of age or older. It's a phenomenal thing in Mexico. Let's go to the beautiful Mazamitla. We're going to drive to Mazamitla, and you can see there's Lake Chapala, the big blue area. We're going to start out in Chapala. We'll drive about 10 minutes to get to Ajijic, and it's a beautiful drive. We drive around the lake, then we take a beautiful 2-lane highway, and in about 2 hours, we're going to arrive at the bottom arrow, which is Mazamitla. Fireplace, 2 bathrooms with an excellent view. And this is one of thousands of cabins that you can rent in Mazamitla, Mexico. We're going to take you all through town. It's fabulous. And you're going to see some things that you just can't imagine in this beautiful pueblo in Mexico. And you can see this is not the only cabin. In this place, there are thousands of wonderful cabins with great views. And inside, they're fabulous. Why would you ever stay at a hotel? Now, I was in front of the cabin, but now I'm on the deck. And you can see I have a wonderful view of the forest and the mountains in the background right over here. But you haven't seen the deck and the view that is the best. Now this is the deck, and it's kind of faded out in the background just for lighting situations, but the deck is fabulous. But you can't see the mountains in the background, so I'm going to move the camera so you can get the real view of what we can see from the deck. And inside, it's fabulous. Giant kitchen with everything, refrigerator, microwave, fireplace, 4 bedrooms. It's fabulous and spacious. And I'm gonna leave the name, at the end of the video, I'll leave the name and the phone number of the guy who owns a bunch of these places. His name is Juan, great guy. You can call him. We paid 3,000 pesos for 3 days. That's like $150, $50 a day. And we have about 8 people with us. Fabulous.
Dinero. Y lo lleno todo y me lo guardo ya, con todo y gel.
Okay, ándale.
Vamos.
Buenos días.
¿Te da tu jarro?
Ajá.
¿Y este es chocolate? Chocolate con azúcar. Chocolate con azúcar y café. ¿Azúcar? ¿Quieres tú?
Como tú crees. Sí.
Hago uno y probamos los dos si te gusta.
Ok. Ajá.
El chocolate.
Y el colima también.
Con.
Oh, okay, okay.
¿De cuál quieres unos chicos allá?
Ooh.
¿O de eso? ¿De cuáles son?
¿Ahora es con él? ¿Ahora es con él? Sí, gracias. ¿Ya está listo?
Ajá.
Gracias. ¿Ya va a terminar? Gracias.
Hasta las 12.
Salud.
Salud. ¿Dónde vamos?
¿A sentarnos?
Como tú quieres.
¿Puede tomar flores y tortilla? No, muchas gracias.
¿No quieres?
No, yo no puedo servir. Puede ser. ¿Está? Es muy caliente. Entonces, toma. Sí.
And here they have about 10 tigers, and the tigers are fed very well. They're not violent at all. This one grabbed my leg. I was walking right in front of the area, and Blackie, his name is Blackie, and he grabbed my leg, but todo bien. But he grabbed my leg, and it was very strong. That was a very strong grab, but Blackie está muy bien. We'll walk up the way there, and there are many of them, but they're well fed, they're very well behaved, they're well taken care of, and they're alive and well. And he's going to come up and say hello. I guess he's going to come up and say hello. I guess he wants me to pet him, and there he is right here next to me. Let's move the camera a little bit so we can get a view. Blackie, ¿cómo está? Come on, I'm going to zoom in if I can here. There we go. And we'll get off of me and just look at him. See if I can get some lighting better here. But this is a big ass tiger right outside of Mazamitla. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? ¿Quieres video? Tenemos video a ti. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Estás aquí. Qué feo. Mi video my video is very ugly. I'm sorry. I might have to just take this off of the tripod and get, oh my God. Here we go. Now this is what we're looking at right here. Oh yeah, look at him. He's 300 or 400 pounds, and he's just hanging out. There are like 20 people. Now, it's Teresa's birthday. It is mid-January, and we are at a restaurant called Ajijic, which is about 10 minutes from downtown Mazamitla. It's a fabulous place. If you go there, you have to visit Ajijic. Everyone knows where it is. I treated myself to some escargot. It was fabulous. Let's visit the wonderful beach town Melaque. The Laguna. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so they said the place was right down here. I hope they have a microwave, and if they have a coffee machine, because I bring my own coffee. I drink Kirkland coffee from Costco. That's all I drink. French roast. Okay. Well, here's the address. Let's go on up here and see if this is the place that I want to go to. Okay. Oh. Yep, this is supposed to be it. Teresa is aquí. Wow. Let's go inside. Oh my. Look at this kitchen area. Oh, a nice big area. So you can sit and talk while people are cooking or whatever they're doing in here. And it looks like they have everything that you need to have a good time. And look at this dining setup opportunity that we have. So with all these plates and dishes that we can use, I mean, this is luxurious. This is, you want to stay in a hotel or you want to live good? Yes, our bed and breakfast was excellent. The location was excellent. The facilities were excellent. The pool was great. Our internet connection was great. But you have to remember that bed and breakfast was only like 2 blocks away from the beach in Melaque. And there's Teresa, there's all types of restaurants all along the beach. We go in here in the morning, we have a big giant breakfast with coffee, and we walk out and we paid like $5 for everything. I didn't eat anything. And we sit here on the beach looking at the ocean and the mountains, and there are restaurants like this all up and down the beach, just a few blocks from where we are staying. Here we're in the square or the main plaza in Melaque, and like with all small towns or even places like Guadalajara, plenty of places to buy stuff. I call it junk. And transportation is readily available, taxis and other little ways to get around town where you're going to pay $1 or $2 to take you wherever you would like to go. Our final stop is only about a mile away from Melaque. It's a great place. I love it. It's called Barra de Navidad. Barra de Navidad is only like a mile away from Melaque. It's a beautiful place, but and both places are very small. The populations are very low for both locations. I'm going to leave the water, the ocean sound on. Here you can see a guy out there in the middle of this video surfing from the ocean. He's going to go right to the beach and land. But living in this area, you hear the ocean, and there you can see all of the restaurants and shops along the beach. Now along the beach, this is the Malecon in Barra de Navidad. And of course, the Malecon is just like a boardwalk. They have Malecons in Puerto Vallarta, Mazamitla, not Mazamitla, but everywhere that has a beach has a Malecon. I call it a boardwalk. With all of them have fabulous pieces of artwork. And we were here, I think this is like a Tuesday or Wednesday in the morning at around 11 o'clock. But if you come down here in the evenings, this place is packed. And of course, all the way along the Malecon, you have wonderful restaurants with ocean views where you can relax and enjoy the small town environment. And of course, on Sundays, this place is really packed. It was such a pleasure to be in Barra de Navidad and make this video. Sorry folks that it was cloudy that day, but it's still a beautiful place. You can take boat rides, rent bicycles, and get around all around town. And if you like dining in the early evenings and you want to watch the sun go down, this is a restaurant called the Seamaster. As you can see, it's right on the ocean. They have scores of restaurants right on the ocean. I had some of the best food I'd ever had in my life. Watched the sun go down. It was wonderful. This place is called the Seamaster. Now, the problem with ocean towns is hurricanes, high winds, and heavy rains. The Seamaster restaurant was pretty much destroyed. The day I'm making this video, it's the end of December, but about 3 or 4 months ago, that place was almost destroyed. And about 6 months ago, they had so much rain in Barra de Navidad and Melaque, the sister city, that people were sitting in their homes with 3 or 4 feet of water. So ocean towns are beautiful, and this beach is beautiful, but they have their setbacks. In Barra de Navidad, there's this beautiful gated community. If you do a search for Barra de Navidad on YouTube, you'll find the video. The video is in our playlist. It has the name of this gated community, the contact information, the phone number. But you saw in this video, you saw when we were looking for our Airbnb, you saw the dirt streets, the thatch houses, it's a really, that's only about 3 blocks from this gated community. That's another wonderful thing about Mexico. In 1 block, you can have a dirt street, and then in another block, you're going to see this. But Barra de Navidad is one of my favorite places in Mexico. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribers, I hope you liked the video. If you're not a subscriber, think about clicking the subscribe button. We have many more videos to come, but we thank you all, we love you all, and thank you for watching.